In this class, we are going to look at integration by U-substitution. Okay? You have integration you cannot solve straightforward. You need to first of all substitute so that you can go back to what you know. It's like you are moving from the unknown to the known. They are standard way of integrating. All this one you are seeing here, there is no way you can approach them directly using the standard method. You have to first of all substitute before you can work them. So what we are going to do, we are going to first of all start with this one. Because from what I'm seeing here, it is the simplest. What is that? That is the integration of 3x plus 2 raised to power 5 dx. You are asked to integrate this. What you need to do, because this is not just straightforward like this, by saying, writing this now, we can directly integrate this. But because of the presence of this, we can't continue like this. So let u be equals to 3x plus 2. See? The reason why we call it what? U-substitution. You can substitute with other variable, but u is a standard. So what you are going to do now, we're going to do u versus x. That is du over ds. U versus x. If you find the differentiation of this is differentiation now, you're going to have 3. Our target is to replace the ds because we brought u to assist us. We don't want to see anything else here. So we need to make ds the subject of formula. So ds here is equals to du over 3. That is, you cross multiply. If you make this the subject of formula, this is what you're going to get. Now, we have a value to replace this. We also have a value to replace this. That is u. Why du over 3 will replace ds. Now, we come back to this place to say, in place of this, u will come here. This 5 is still there. Then we put du over 3 to replace ds. Du over 3 to replace ds. You agree with me? You can write this as 1 over 3 multiplied by u raised to power 5 du. That is, we are removing this from this location and bringing it here. You can still take it back like this. Now we can bring this out. 1 over 3, we bring it out completely to now have u raised to power 5 du. See, everything is now du. Now we can find this now. What is the integration of this? It's by simply say this plus 1 over whatever that is here. This is still here. Plus c. If you work this out now, you agree with me, it's like this. That is u raised to power 6 over 6. Okay? Over 6. Now, all we need to do is to go back and substitute the value of u. We come here now, or before you do that, you can even work this out. This multiplied by this, you agree with me, is 18. U raised to power 6 plus c. So now, if we come back here, u is 3s plus 2. We simply come here to replace this by what? 3s plus 2 raised to power 6 plus c. So this is the integration of this. Just manipulating it from the unknown world to the known world of having just a single value like this. After integrating, we substitute. Okay? Hope you understand the process, just step by step. Okay? Step by step. Now, let's look at this second one. It looks very simple too. I'm going to put the questions like this. This one says, s raised to power 2 plus 1 raised to power 3 dx. We need to integrate this. To integrate this, what is confusing us here is this guy. We need to say let u be equals to it. Okay? Now, we come back here. Before we come back here to substitute, we want to replace the x because anything else we don't want to, because x has spoiled the show for us. You could not assist us. You are giving us complex questions. So we can't do this. So anything else need to go. So we say du over ds is equals to 2x. Now, we want to replace the s, right? We need to make the s the subject of formula. So du over 2x, let me rewrite this. Du over 2x equals to dx. So now I have something to replace this. I have something to replace this. But the problem is that if I replace this, s is still here. That is an issue. It means what I actually want to replace is s dx. This is what I want to replace. Assume that this is close to this. These two I want to replace. So what we need to do now is to find how to bring s out so that two of them can come together. It means therefore from here we are going to do, instead of just this, du over 2. So that this s will follow the x. You understand now? Now, we have succeeded in putting these two together so that du over 2 can replace them. Okay? Therefore, we come back here now to say, in place of this is u, in place of these two is du over 2. But don't forget that when you replace this with u, this 3 is still there. Okay? That 3 is still there. Now, we can bring 1 over 2 out. I say u raised to power 3 du. We cannot integrate this u raised to power 3. That is u 3 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 plus c. This 1 over 2 is c here. That is 1 over 2 u raised to power 4 over 4 plus c. That is 1 over this multiplied by this is what? 8 u raised to power 4 plus c. 1 over 8, what is u raised to power 4? In place of u now, we come back and put s squared plus 2. S squared plus, is it plus 2? S squared plus 1, I mean. S squared plus 1. Plus 1, we still put the 4 plus c. This is the answer. Okay? Hope you understand the steps. It's just replacing, then you differentiate because we are interested in replacing the s and this s. Once you do that, you go back again as substitute. Hope you understand that. Now, we are through with two of them. This is out, this is out. Let's come to this place now. This one says what? 2x e s raised to power 2 dx. Okay? So the first thing you need to do is this. This is the odd guy here. We are going to replace it with u, s raised to power 2. Okay? We now find du over dx to have 2x. Now, we have something for 2x here. Remember, our interest is to make sure that what? S disappear from our what? Our du. Get out of my du, s. Because we are coming with you. You cannot assist us. You want to make us feel right? Out of our way. We are bringing in you. That is the purpose. Now, how do we replace all this? We can replace this now by saying what? Du over dx. Okay? We replace this with du over dx. We replace this with u. Now, let's do it. Let's do that. That is 2s. This we replace it. Let me just put it in the same location. Just the same location with this. So that you understand what I'm doing. This, I'm replacing it. What is remaining is e. U too, we are going to replace it with u. Okay? Let's still put the s because we have not replaced the x. This and this will cancel. Right? Because this over multiplied by this. What is remaining now is this. I just want to do it professionally so that you will not be confused. That's why I'm putting this in the same position. But now we need to rearrange it the way it should be naturally. That is, this du. Ultimately, I should have put this here and put this inside. But just for you to see that what? this 2x is being replaced by du over dx. Okay? Now that we have done this, the next thing we need to do now is to find the integration of this exponential function. The integration of exponential function is the same thing. So, it's exactly the same thing, no changes. The integration of what? Exponential function is still the same exponential function. That is the integral, the answer for this integration. Now, we need to go back and check what was u. U was s squared. So, in place of this now, we put s squared plus c. This is the answer. You get it? This is the answer. Replacing x. Now, we are through with this. I need to come toward this side, put the question here. Let's treat this guy. Let me come a little here like this so that you see it. What is that? That is 1 over 2x plus 1 raised to power 2 dx. You know what we are going to replace now? We are replacing this. Let u be equals to 2x plus 1 du over dx is 2. Okay? We want to replace anything x. So the s needs to be replaced, and this guy with s needs to be replaced. So we are going to make this the subject of formula. We have with this. So now we come back here to say 1 is here. What is this? That is u raised to power 2. This is what? Du over 2. So the next thing we need to do now, I want to bring this 1 over 2 out. 1 over 2 is coming out to have 1 over u square du. What is the meaning of 1 over in indices? 1 over simply means u raised to power minus. Like this, okay? Now, we integrate by adding 1 here. You add 1 here now, you're going to have minus 1. That is, instead of putting this one again, let's just integrate straight now. If I integrate this, is u minus 1 over minus 1 plus c. You agree with me? This will bring out this minus. This becomes 1 over u plus c. If you multiply this, you're going to have 2u plus c like this. But what is u? U again is what? U is simply 2s plus 1. 2s plus 1. That is 2, that is here before, 2s now plus 1 plus c. So this is the integration or the integral of this particular question. Hope you understand it. Because we must go back to x, where we are coming from. With this now, it means we are making progress. Okay? Let's mark this solved. What is remaining? Let's come for this. That is, we're going to solve you here. Let's just put this one. I put what? This. Over 1 plus s raised to power 4. Okay? Okay? Because s cannot help us, we are going to replace s with u. So the one that is complex here, the most complex, if you check very well here, is this guy. That is 1 plus s raised to power 4. So therefore, we're going to say let u be equals to 1 plus s raised to power 4. We do du over dx. This will give us 4s raised to power 3. Because this is 0 already. Okay? Now, how are we going to do replacement now? Without being told, you agree with me that I can bring these two guys together. That is s raised to power 3. Look at it. S raised to power 3 dx. They both have sx. I need to find a way to bring it out from here. That is to use u to replace these guys. These two guys. How am I going to do that? What I'm going to do is to take this ds here. That is du will be here. This dx will come out. I will make sure that only this one is with it. Why this 4 will come down here? You get it? The s come and meet s raised to power 3. y4 come and replace you because we are cross multiplying. You can do that as see. You can try it with your method. Now that we can replace this guy boldly, we can now substitute by saying what? By simply saying, in place of these two guys, we are going to put du over 4. Okay? We still have 1 over, because when this one goes, 1 over, square root, in place of this guy, as you can see, is u. So now, we do like this, 1 over u raised to power 1 over 2 du over 4. So now, we can bring 1 over 4 out. We replace this one with minus, that is minus 1 over 2, using indices, du. So with this now, we can integrate by saying 1 over 4 multiplied by u minus 1 over 2 plus 1 over minus 1 over 2 plus 1 plus c. This alone will give us 1 over 2, because minus 1 over 2 plus 1 is 1 over 2 over this also 1 over 2. Okay? This you can move to become 1 over 4 times 2 over 1, that is this, u 1 over 2. This here 1, this here 2. That is 1 over 2 now, u 1 over 2. Remember, you have to still put plus c, don't forget to put plus c. Then now we can replace this u by the value of u. What was the value of u? That is 1 plus s raised to power 4. 1 plus s raised to power 4. 1 plus s raised to power 4. 1 over 2 plus c. If you want to rewrite it, you can write it again by saying 1 plus s raised to power 4 plus c. So this is the integral for this derivative. Here is the derivative for this derivative. Okay, step by step, step by step. I believe you get what we are doing here. So the next thing we need to do now is to say we have solved this. Let's come for this last one. 2x minus 3, 2 over 3 dx. Should I allow you to do this? Should I just leave this so that you try your effort now? I'm going to leave this one for you to do for us. Drop your answer in the comment section. Let's see what you can do. I believe you can do it, okay? Thank you for viewing. So please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I implore you to subscribe, because you'll be seeing a lot of things like this. And do not forget to share and like. Thank you.